Strange news from around the world. Is that what you want?
そう。今の、ちゃんとサンプリングで撮ってさ、BGM として使うこともできるよね。
That's what you wanted though, right?
そう。でもすごいその BGM 気になってしょうがないね。
Yoshi's saying, come on, you should use the intro. The BGM. Okay. Strange news from around the world.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
All right.
はい。
Okay. I have some good ones today.
いいね。
I have some interesting stories.
はい。
The first one comes from Alaska.
アラスカね。アラスカもあそこアメリカなんでしょ？
Yeah.
だよね。
Yeah. It should be Canada.
まあ場所的に言ったら、カナダのエリアだもんね。
It's like Canada's shoulder.
肩の部分あたりだもんね。
Yeah. And for some reason, it's America.
なんかいろいろあったのかな、歴史的に。
I believe they bought that land from Russia.
買ったの？
Yeah, from Russia.
そうなんだ。
Yeah. Anyway,
はい。
in Alaska, the largest industries are, of course, fishing.
産業ね。インダストリーね。
Yeah.
フィッシング産業。
Yeah. And crabbing.
クラビングって何？
It means getting crabs.
そう。カニ？
Yeah.
And
crabbing is actually, it's a very hard job.
そうか、カニはだって減ってるでしょ？世界でも。
Yeah, maybe there's still plenty in Alaska.
アラスカにはたくさんいるんだね。
But yes, it's a hard job, and to work on a crab boat.
カニ漁船っていうのかな？カニを取るためのボートね。
Yeah. It's a very hard job.
寒いだろうしね。
Yeah. Very hard and dangerous. Yeah. So they have special boats for crabbing. Are called crab boats.
Crab boats.
Now, there was a man in Alaska, and he was sick and tired of crabbing.
もうほっとほっと嫌になってたからね。
He was like, I don't want to be a crabber anymore.
crabber って言うんだ。
Yeah.
なるほど。
But he had a crab boat.
はい。
He wanted to make a new business. Yeah.
はい。どんなビジネス？
So what did he do?
はい。
He changed his crab boat into a strip club.
ちょっと待ってよ。クラブボートを改造してってことだよね。
Yeah.
into ってことだ。
Yeah.
その船を改造してストリップクラブにしたの。
Yeah. So he had, naked ladies, stripping off their clothes.
ストリップ劇場。
And it was serving alcohol.
はい。
And going on like a cruise.
なるほど。じゃあ、船の上で実際にこう、クルーズしながらストリップを見る。
on a crab boat.
はい。
So I guess he was living his dream.
なるほど。そのストリップボートは入場料いくらなの？
So he was selling alcohol. So I mean, in Japan, maybe, I don't know, but maybe there's not many strip clubs?
ないんじゃないかな。そんなにないと思う。
Or if there are, maybe they're really expensive?
いや、行ったことないからわかんないんだな。
In North America, especially until the 90s or 2000s, there was a lot of strip clubs.
90ってのはその2000年代ぐらいね。
Yeah, and the cover charge was not expensive. Maybe 500円, like $5.
カバーチャージってその入場料だったり、まあ、日本でいうお通し代みたいな、そんな感じ、お通しはついてないけどさ。
Yeah, and then you buy alcohol, and that's how they get money.
なるほど。
Yeah. So anyway, the crab boat, the crab strip club, he was taking people on a cruise and had strippers and serving alcohol. And he was living his dream. His life was perfect for him.
なるほどね。
No more crabbing and naked ladies. Woo! But
はい。バッと。
maybe the people in his town, they didn't like what he was doing.
どうしてなんで気に入らないの
Well, you know, maybe it was a conservative area.
ああ、まあ保守的なエリアってことだね。じゃあ、なるほどね。
And they didn't like his business.
子供の教育にも悪いとかさ。
Yeah.
あるだろうね。
Yeah. So the police, they arrested him.
どうして
Well, I guess his crab boat wasn't exactly like good enough to be like a bar. You know, like you have many safety problems, right? So he can put like 50 people on his crab boat, but does he have all the safety, you know, things? Yeah. And maybe he didn't. And also, he was dumping all the pee and poop, the sewage.
あ、そう、全部、まあ、その下水的な処理を全部もう海に
Yeah, he was just putting it into the water.
ああ、なるほど。
Yeah. Which I think is kind of normal for boats. Some especially smaller boats. But he says that they were being unfair. Like he says, they don't like me. That's why they're doing this.
なんかでもね、ちょっとわかる。多分ほら、反対してて、ちゃんとした営業をしてないから警察が動かなきゃいけなかいとか、なんかいろいろみんなからなんかこう。
Yeah, they found an excuse to stop him.
まあね、ビジネスは自由、まあ自由だからさ、彼をストップするために、何か方法がないかってみんな考えちゃったんだろうね。
Yeah, that's what he says.
まあでも、俺もそう思うよ。
He's upset. Because he was living his dream.
そうだね、まあ、どうかな。ちょっと難しい
な。So now, the problems were he's dumping the poop, and he's serving alcohol.
はい。
So now he stopped serving alcohol.
ほうほう。あ、じゃあ、お酒を出さずにまだ営業してるのかな
Yes. And he charges, expensive cover charge. And he says, no, it's just a taxi.
タクシーとして営業してます。
Yeah, but he has strippers.
スリッパータクシー、
So now it's a crab boat stripper taxi.
そう。それでなんとか、じゃあ、営業やってられる。
Maybe, and the police are investigating him again.
まあ、調査中的な感じでね、なんとかして止めたいんだろうね。
Yeah. So,
なるほど。難しいな。
Right.
人のためになってるんだったら誰も文句言わないだろう。
Well, yeah, you know, I think everyone should follow their dream.
はいはい。
But you also have to, number one, make sure everyone's safe. And number two, you should protect the environment.
まあ、環境の問題もあるもんね。環境を守らないとね。周りとの協調もあるし。
I think he's a funny guy, though.
はい、まあね。
Like crab boat strip club? Like, are you crazy? Anyway.
はい。
Yeah.
ゲストで呼びたいぐらいだよ。
Yeah.
はい。
Next one comes from Maine.
メインランド州。メインランドじゃないな。
No,
メイン州ね。
Yeah,
はい。
it's a state. And it's actually kind of similar. So,
はい。
there's a lady in Maine who runs a cleaning business.
はいはいはいはい。ランっていうのは行ってるってことね。
Yeah.
クリーニングビジネスをやってたと。
So, if you want someone to clean your house, you can call her company,
はいはい。
and she will send beautiful ladies
Stripper?
beautiful ladies to clean your house
はい。
with no shirt.
マジで
Yeah.
電話番号何番だって
So, when you are not wearing a shirt, we say that's topless.
トップレスね。トップレスは日本語でも。
Oh, okay. So it's a topless cleaning service.
ちょっとさ、それすごくいいけど、いいけど。
Now, but whoa. Okay, go ahead.
危ないんじゃないですか？やっぱりいろんなものが落ちたりとかさ、引っかかれ、ね、段ボールでちょっと切っちゃうとかさ。
I think it's just like simple cleaning, like vacuuming
はいはいはい。
or wiping the counters.
カウンター拭いたり。
I
なるほどね。
don't think it's a strange business.
本気のものじゃないってことね。
I don't know. But she is in trouble. She got arrested
そして
because she was stealing underwear from the houses.
そう、意味がわからない。男の人じゃなくて女の人なんだよね。
Yeah.
あ、そう。
But she was stealing people's underwear.
変わった。
But if it's a topless cleaning company, why do they need underwear?
でもあれでしょ？お客さんの家からのアンダーウェアを取ったんでしょ？
Yeah. It's very strange.
まあちょっとなんか面白い性癖が。
But I don't know. I don't know a lot about women's underwear. Maybe there are some underwear that's really expensive.
俺もちょっと女性の下着のことはよくわからないけどさ。なんで
Anyway.
なんで俺のことをそんな目で見るんだよ。Anyway, はい。
Yeah, so that's enough. No more stuff about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
次行きましょう。
next comes from New Jersey.
後で電話番号教えてね。
Okay. Next comes from New Jersey.
はい。
You're gonna pay for their plane ticket so they can come clean your 1LDK?
冗談じゃん。次行ってください。はい。はい。
Okay, so, and in New Jersey, there's like a famous beach. Yeah. The Jersey Shore.
お、なるほど。ジャージー海岸だね。
Yeah. And there was a man who, just bought a new car.
はいはいはい。
Yeah. And he was very proud of his new car.
まあね、車買うとちょっと嬉しいもんね。
So he drove the car onto the beach.
はいはい。
And was taking some pictures. Like, yeah.
俺はやらないけど、そういう
His car on the beach. Yeah.
いい車だったんだね、じゃあ。
Yeah.
結構。
But the tide was coming in.
波。
Yeah.
タイドは波、ウェーブじゃなくて。
Tide is 潮。
潮だよね。
Yeah.
満ち引きの潮の。
Yeah. So the tide we say in or out.
なるほど。
Or high or low.
High
tide, low tide.
Low tide,
Yeah.
ne?
The tide was coming in or the tide's going out. Tide was coming in. And, it was sand. So the car started sinking.
沈んでいって。
Yeah.
そうだよね。
And he started to panic.
あれちょっと待って、そんなに速い潮じゃないでしょ？でもなんかこう、写真撮るの一生懸命。
But do you know when you're standing on sand, very quickly when the waves come, your feet sink into the sand.
まあね、砂持ってかれるからね。
So maybe he wasn't thinking. He was like, "Oh, I'm so cool. Yeah." Taking pictures. And the car started to sink.
まあ、沈んでいったんだね。
Yeah.
車。
And, he started panicking and he called the police. Help me, somebody please help me. And, the police came and he was furiously trying to dig the tires.
車沈まないように掘り続けてたやつだね。
Luckily, I think it was the fire department.
まあ、レスキュー隊的な感じ。
They hooked a winch.
フックして、レンチ。
Yeah, and they pulled him out. Yeah, so his car was badly damaged.
新しいのにね。
Yeah, from and also it's salt water. So
まあ、塩水だからね。
That's very bad for your car. But he was lucky. Now, this news is not so strange. I mean, okay, dummy guy.
アホなね。
Taking a picture. But this happened to my dad's friend.
あ、そう。
Yeah.
本当、まあ、エイブのお父さんの友達に起こったんだ、それが。
Yeah, so in like the 1960s or 70s.
60年代とか。
Yeah. My dad was at the beach and his friend, they're drinking and partying. Yeah, woo. And his friend drove his car onto the beach
はいはい。
and was, driving around the sand.
それ1960年代の話だね。
Yeah.
はいはいはい。
They're listening to the Beach Boys, everybody's going surfing.
あ、俺も聞いてたわ。
Maybe there's some girlfriends with them. Yeah, woo! And the same thing happened. He got too close.
波の方にね。
Yeah, and they panicked. They tried to save the car, but they couldn't.
あ、そう。
Yeah, and they were far away from any kind of help. But they couldn't get help.
車じゃもしかして流れてたの？
He lost his car.
Lost?
Yeah,
見つけられなかっ
completely.
たんだ。あ、そう。
Yeah.
うわ、大変。
Yeah.
へー。
Yeah. Well, I don't think he lost it, but it was destroyed.
あ、まあまあ、も
They
う、
knew, the car's somewhere over there.
あ、もうね。そうだね。もうダメになっちゃったってことだね。
Yeah.
はい。
So that reminded me of my crazy dad. Yeah. Okay, next. Do you remember last time we talked about a terrible first date?
なんだっけ、
The guy stole the
そうだね。
woman's purse.
なんか、ウェブサイトのマッチングサービスみたいなのがあって、初めて会ったんだけど、ちょっとタイプの女の子じゃなかったからっつって、女の子がトイレ行ってる間に、
He stole her purse.
盗んで、
He ran away to a casino.
そう、カジノで使っちゃったって逮捕されたってやつだね。
So this is also about a terrible first date.
そう、first date はね、テリブル。
Yeah.
わかる。
So the guy met a girl again
はい。
on a website.
違う人だよね、もちろんね。
Different person. It's from Texas.
はい。
And he took her to a movie.
はいはい。
Let's go watch a movie.
はいはい。
And he said that the whole movie, she was looking at her smartphone and texting.
映画館で大体スマートフォンで明るい電気がこう漏れちゃうからさ、その常識もその女の子はないしさ。
Yeah, and he said she was texting the whole time.
まあ、ひどい女の子なのか、でも、なんつうのかな。
Come on. Yeah, that's...
つまんないっていうのを態度で
Yeah,
示
but
した。
it's a movie. Just watch the movie.
本当だよ、なんかそういう女の子やだな。
And so he told her, he said, if you're going to text, maybe you should go outside.
そうだね。
Yeah. And so she said, fine. And she left and didn't come back.
まあ、そうだ。もともとだからその彼女はさ、つまんないって思っ
And
て。
maybe she didn't like him.
最初から来なきゃよかったんだよね。
Yeah. But she agreed to go on the date.
2回目って言ったもんね。
So,
はいはい。あ、それで終わりじゃないと。
so the guy hired a lawyer.
ほう。
And he's trying to sue her.
弁護士雇って、
Yeah.
訴えると。
He's saying, I paid for your movie ticket. You have to give me the money back.
なん
So he's suing her for $17.31.
なんでそんな、女の子もさ、女の子でさ、なんか嫌な感じだけどさ、その男は男で俺大嫌いだね。
Really? I thought it was kind of funny.
まあ、ファニーだけど、$17.30
Yeah.
を訴えて、
Yeah.
取り返そうと。
Yeah.
頑張ってくださいね。
For suing her for a terrible date.
そうか。で、自分に問題がなかったと思い込んでるんだ、そいつは。自分にも問題があったんだぞって言ってやりたいね。
Well,
まあいい
anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Terrible first date.
はい。
All right. Next comes from Ohio.
はい。
There was a man. He was drinking. He was very drunk.
はい。
And he was completely naked.
ほう。まあ、それ酔っ払って、もう、すっぱだかになった。
Yeah.
はい。
And he wanted more beer. Yeah.
はい。それで。
I remember when I was a teenager
はい。
and when we ran out of beer, because usually in Canada, when you're a teenager,
はい。
you drink outside, like in the park or something.
はいはい。
Yeah.
本当はいけないことだけどね。
Yeah, but everybody does it.
ああ、そうか。
Yeah. You go to like, the ocean or a park and have a fire and drink outside.
で、まあ、run out of っていうのは足りなくなっちゃって。
Yeah. And when we run out of beer, we used to sing a song. The song was called More Beer.
それを歌うと誰が買ってくるの
And the lyrics were More Beer. More beer, more beer, more beer, more beer, more beer, more beer, more beer.
アメリカの国歌じゃないそれ。
No, it's Old Lang Syne.
違うな。だよね、なんだっけ今の。
It's like the closing song.
日本語ではね、ホタルの光だ。
Yeah.
ホタルの光って言うんだけど。英語ではなんて言うの
Old Lang Syne.
Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, it's the name of the song.
ホタルの光ね。の曲に乗せて、More beer, more beer って言ってた。なるほど。
Yeah. So maybe he was drunk and naked and he got in his car and he was driving and he was singing more beer, 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 and I guess he didn't have money, so he drove his car like into a store.
あら、突っ込んじゃったの
Yeah.
ああ。
And he got out of his car.
裸のままでね。
Yeah. And there was a special cold room.
Cold room?
Yeah, so a lot of beer stores, where they keep the beer, it's like the whole room is a refrigerator.
はあ、なるほど。もう、冷蔵室。大きな冷蔵室があるってことだね。
So he drove his car into the store and then he got out and more beer. And he went into the beer room.
Cold room ね。
And he was drinking beer. Yeah. And they called the police, of course.
そうだね。
And the police came and you know, he's naked, drinking beer in the cold room.
あ、コールドルームか。
Yeah, well, the freezer room or...
ごめん。コードルームだと思った。コールドね。
Yeah, it's cold.
Cold room.
Right. It's like a beer cooler room. Yeah. And blah, blah, blah. And the police, you know, they said, you know, come out of the beer room. And he said, no! Shoot me, kill me! I'll never leave!
幸せだったんだろうね、彼は。
he was in heaven.
そうだね。
But might have been a little cold. He's naked.
そうだね。
Yeah.
でももう分かんなくなってたんだろうね。
And eventually, the police came into the room and, like, tackled him.
タックルして、もう、ぶっ倒して。
Yeah. And arrested him.
そうか。
He was like, never! You're gonna have to kill me!
ここ出るんだったら殺してくれと。もうお酒で人生をね、狂わしちゃダメですよ。
Yep. Yeah. Too much beer for him.
はい。
Yeah. All right. And just one more strange news. One more strange news comes from Pennsylvania. A similar story.
どれにシミラーどれに似てるの
She was, there was a lady, and she was drinking at a bar, and she got very drunk, and she decided not to drive home.
あ、それは、まあ普通でしょ。
Yeah, that's a good thing. She didn't want to drink and drive. So she thought, I'll just walk to my cousin's house.
いとこかな、カズンは。
Yeah. So her cousin maybe lived close to the bar. So she walked to her cousin's house and she knocked on the door and it was very late at night. And eventually, I guess she tried to go to her cousin's house, but it was locked. So she went to the neighbor's house and opened the window.
ネイバーって全然関係ない人でしょお父さんつって。
Yeah. And she went into someone else's house and went into their bedroom and, you know, move over. You know,
どけてと。
Yeah, and slept in their bed.
知らない人もいる。
And the person was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like,
そうだよね。
so they got up and called the police. And when the police came, she was sleeping in his bed. He's like, this crazy lady, she came in my house. And yeah.
ひどいね。
Yeah. I understand this.
そう
Yeah. Because I've done this before.
マジで
not in someone else's house.
ああ、そう。それだったらまだいいんじゃない
But I've done it a few times where...
few times って変わったな。
Yeah. Where I wake up after drinking in the middle of the night and I go to the bathroom and then I go into the wrong room.
あんまなんか、どっか出張とか行った時とかかなじゃなくて。
Yeah. It's happened many times, actually.
A few times, どんどん増えてってるね。なんか、many times になっちゃったから。
One time it happened in Hokkaido, and there was like a pension.
Pension ね。
Yeah. And me and my coworker were staying, because there's no hotels in that area. And in the middle of the night, the same thing, I went to the bathroom, and then I went into the wrong room, and I slept in a bed, but it was winter, and Hokkaido. So it was really cold, and I couldn't understand. In the morning, I was, oh, why is it so cold? And then I realized, oh no, this is not my room. Yeah.
外じゃないよね、もちろん。
No, yeah, but there's a heater. So our room had a heater. And then the room I went into, luckily, there was no customers there. Yeah.
よかったね。その一回だけじゃなくて、今までのところはラッキーにも逮捕された。
I have many stories like that. Yeah.
そのうちその特集を。
It's like sleepwalking.
ああ、無遊病的な
Yeah. I do it sometimes. I sleep in a strange place accidentally.
起きてみたら全然違うとこだったとかある。
It's very surprising.
あ、そう。
Yeah.
俺はねえけど。面白いね。
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for listening to Strange News from around the world.
BGM 効果も入れないんでしょ
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter, 55EnglishJP. And we will see you on Thursday.
もうエピソード
For an all new episode.
はい。じゃあ、また。
If you have any thoughts or ideas for us, any questions?
そう、BGM は入れてください、抜いてくださいとかさ、たこ焼きパーティーやってくださいとかね。いろいろね。
Anything at all, please. Facebook, Twitter, website, 55english.jp.
いろんな
問い合わせ。
Yep. いろんな方法でアクセスしていただいてね。なんとかコンタクト取っていただければと思います。じゃあ、また来週お会いしましょう。はい。